So today is December 26th, 2024. And when I'm recording this video, two things are going on. Number one, Christmas just passed. So I wanted to wish y'all watching this video a Merry Christmas, and I hope you guys had a good time with your family and spent some quality time with your loved ones. But more importantly, number two, between now and January 1st, you are probably going to see, if you haven't already, a lot of like motivational content pages and influencers and just, ordinary people, maybe some of your friends and people you follow on social media. You may see some of them post about how this coming new year is personal for them, or they're going to lock in, or this and that. And first off, that's probably not going to happen, because you've been saying that for like the last fucking 4 or 5 years and not much has changed. And second off, looking back at this past year, more importantly these last 4 years since COVID happened, I had to be very honest with myself, especially recently with me reflecting on this year. Not much has changed. Yeah, I've made improvements here and there in my life, like bettering my body, dressing myself better, improving my social skills, stuff like that. But in a grand scheme of things, my life hasn't turned out how I wanted it to. And now, that's nobody's fault except mine. And so, to you watching this video, bro, before you go into the new year, I want you to do one thing. If you've noticed, like I noticed the last 4 years, that your life has kind of been in the loop, you've been living the same day almost every day over and over, and you notice not much has changed, going into this new year, I want you to start making different decisions, but more importantly, different choices. Because a lot of people talk about how you need to work hard, you need to be disciplined, you need to be consistent, this and that, and build better habits, etc., etc. But nobody talks about, if you want to live a different life, you have to start making different choices. And it wasn't until I lived the last 40 years, most of it, not all of it, on repeat, did I realize like the reason why my life hasn't amounted to what I thought it would be by this point, being fucking 26, is because I've always made most of the same fucking choices. And so if you want to live a completely different life in the next year, or you want the next year to change your fucking life, then you need to start making different choices and make the choice that you wouldn't normally make. Because as humans, we're naturally inclined to take the path of least resistance. And so it's normal for our bodies, especially our central nervous system, to want to be comfortable and to want to stay in our comfort zone. And it takes a lot to break out of that. And now, I'm not saying to like pack your life up and move across the fucking world and do some crazy shit, make a crazy big different decision. I'm saying figure out what different choices you can make in your day-to-day and figure out what your risk tolerance is and start from there. Take it day by day. And so one thing that I'm doing going into the new year is I'm going to start traveling more, because the last, I would say almost 2 years, I didn't do much traveling. I did have 2 trips last year, but they were nine months apart. But I didn't do as much traveling as I would like. And more importantly, I've always been scared to travel by myself and go on a solo trip. And so going into this new year, that is definitely one of the many things that I'm going to do completely different. Because if you want something you've never had, you're going to have to do something you've never done, or you may have to do a set of things you've never done in order to get X results. Other than that, I know I look a little crazy right now. I honestly don't care. That in itself, I made a different decision already, and the year hasn't even started. But by the time you're watching this video, I'll probably be posting it on New Year's Eve. So I wanted to wish each and every one of you a happy new year. Don't let this next year, this next 365 days be the same as the last one. Make it totally different, but more importantly, make it count. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Thank you guys for your support this year. Let's keep running it up into 2025, and I'll see you guys in the new year. Peace.